Hi, Escambia County Public Schools. This week we discover Google Scholar. Google Scholar will be most useful for our secondary students and adult learners and teachers. Do you need to research something for work or school and aren't sure where to start? Join us, your instructional technology team, for this week's Tech Tip in a Flash. Whether you are looking for the perfect article to back you up at work or at home, Google Scholar is your one-stop shop. Many of the articles you will discover are free and open source. Google Scholar provides a simple way to look for scholarly literature, whether your research is in science, social studies, or another subject entirely. This is perfect for anyone from middle school to adulthood. Google Scholar ranks documents the way researchers do, by the full text, where it was published, who wrote it, and how often and recently others have cited the research. Let's jump in. First, let's start by searching for Google Scholar. Select Google Scholar at the top of the page. Now, let's go ahead and bookmark the page for easy navigation later. If you need more tips on using Google Chrome bookmarks, check out the video suggestion at the end of this one. Here at Byte of Tech, we have you covered. Google Scholar lets you search for articles or case law. We will focus on articles as most of us will find that more usable. Before we get too far, let's go ahead and add Google Scholar to our extensions bar. Select the hamburger menu on the top left-hand side of the screen. Scroll down until you see Settings. From here, you will see 5 options on the left-hand side of your screen. Select the last option, Button. Underneath the example on your screen, you will notice the phrase, Install Scholar button to look up papers as you browse. Select that and it will take you to the Chrome Web Store. From here, you can add to Chrome. This is another way to easily access Google Scholar and do even more. Now, let's go ahead and create our first search, Artificial Intelligence Literacy. Once the articles load, you can click on the title to view the abstract of the article. Some articles will be fully readable if they are open source. To see all formats and locations of an article, click on all 2 or whatever number of versions to the bottom right of the article title. This is helpful to check if the first option does not allow full access to the article. You will notice a number of other options below each article. The first option is Save. Once you select Save, you will be able to add it to your reading list or create a new label. I will create a new label with the same title as the related search term AI literacy and select Done. The next option is Cite. While you will see 5 options listed, the 2 most commonly used formats are MLA, used most often in STEM fields, and APA, used more commonly in the social sciences. Remember, always cite your sources when conducting research so you don't accidentally plagiarize. The third option is Cited By. This gives you a list of articles that cited the original paper. This is a fantastic way to build your own research assignment by looking at articles that built on the current article. Next to Cited is Related Articles. Selecting related articles will give you a list of similar articles that can also help you build your research assignment. Another helpful feature is authors who have profiles. You will notice that authors whose names are underlined can be selected. This takes you to their author profile. From here, you can follow an author. This allows you to create an alert that lets you get an email every time they publish a new article, someone cites them, or there is a new article related to their research. Here you can see under their name in blue topics they are considered experts in, such as this author who's considered an expert in medical education, AI literacy, and questionnaire development. You can also see a list of authors they have published with. Another helpful option for finding more articles is the related search function. On the list of articles from our original search, if we scroll down, we'll find a list of related searches by terms. Here we can see artificial intelligence literacy students, education, and more. Now, let's quickly look at the options on the left-hand side of the page. Here we see our options to refine our search by time, relevance, or type. We also have the option to create an alert similar to the alert we set earlier in this video. Lastly, let's turn our attention to the hamburger menu at the top left-hand side of the page. Here we see our quick options for searching articles, case law, or profiles of authors we follow. Below that is My Profile. This will not be relevant for us as it is for authors only. Next is My Library. Here you can find your saved articles, add to your reading list, and manage labels. Alerts, again, allows you to create alerts for Google Scholar searches for your topics and receive an email notification. Metrics shows you the top 10 to 100 cited publications or journals over the past 5 years. Lastly, Advanced Search lets you do exactly that. Find articles with all terms, exact phrases, at least one word, or without a particular word. You can also determine where the words occur, return articles authored by someone, published in a certain journal, or published within a certain date range. We hope you enjoyed this week's Byte of Tech. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and we will see you in our next one. Bye!